we got new product coming in. We have some new events. Or we have some events that are going to affect people. We got car shows. We got all kinds of shit going on.
Okay, so
Festivus
let's do
Miracle.
this before we get into the cigars, which is now, it was the unofficial, official, uncorrupted. However, Brian McGee is in the house, and
I
you
love
know
Brian.
us. We're all about pouring ourselves out. So
It's
I'm
all
pretty
about-
sure he's going to get Cigar of the Year now because
Pretty
he
much a
brought
wrap.
Awesome swag.
Pretty
with
much
him.
a wrap.
So thank you, Brian McGee. for
Brian
being
McGee
here.
is in the house, and we couldn't be more excited. He called and said, "Hey, can I come in and give away a La Coalition for when somebody buys one?" I thought, you know, that's a hell of a deal. He's going to go broke because our customers love that cigar, as will be proven in
Right
the completely
now.
corrupt,
Look at
uncorrupt.
this.
Look at that.
Look
Up
at
to
that.
Teens of people.
And you're look at this. Our production value is going up. We've got
Those
lower
of you that are
thirds.
on social media, we've got Saturday at the shop on our screen now.
Okay, that's enough gibberish. Let's get into it, shall we? Couple events coming up. One, car show next week.
Next week.
Next Saturday, 1 week from today.
Excited.
Then on January 14th, the public lounge
6 to
tonight.
9. Veterans organizations coming in.
Yep.
They're renting the whole damn place, and we're letting them.
And I think it's just going to be a great
It's a
idea.
Tuesday night. I mean, just sit outside, get to know everybody. It'll be great.
Yeah.
And at 9 o'clock, we'll open the doors back up. Come on in.
That's it.
Hopefully
That's
not
it.
thaw out.
So that is coming up, and then soon to be announced is those of you who know the date night special that we had last year. Very limited, very well received event.
Really?
We're going to do
Really?
another one, date night, steak night. Details to be announced here shortly, but just know that Brian McGee's going to be there, and Brian brings his meat.
He does bring. He just whips the meat out on the table.
Right there.
Puts
Delicious.
it out on the table. He's proud of his meat too.
So
I will say on the date night, for those of you that are in Procrastinators Anonymous, bust out this year. Make it your resolution to not wait till the last minute, because I hate telling people sorry.
couldn't agree more.
It fills up instantly.
Yeah, some
Instant.
of that Texas steak, Jason. But with that, we have those events coming up. We have really all of 2020 that's going to be rolled out here shortly. We're going to sure that up because at the end of this month we go to TPE, which is our opportunity to go to a trade show, talk with vendors, and sure up some dates and some
Yeah.
interesting.
We have 16 major events planned this year, which
So
I'm
far,
excited about.
right.
And
And the good thing is, Chris is still alive after last night.
Yes. Which is a miracle.
Which is a miracle we're all alive after last night. Thank
by the way, this is our first show of the decade.
Wow.
You know, if you think about that, this whole, the Christmas, Festivus, New Year's whole thing has me just all screwed up on dates. And then thanks Mother Nature for making Christmas and New Year's on a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, Wednesday, that screws everything up.
Yeah, that's
Let's just make it like Super Bowl Sunday.
We
Just
got
keep
homies
it
coming
consistent.
in, Legion Concealment. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to the family. Hey, by the way, we are Industrial Cigar Company. This is Saturday at the shop. Regularly scheduled communications program here.
10:06
10:06
sharp.
sharp. If you're on Facebook, please do us a favor and give this a share.
Share it to somebody.
Scott Elliott,
Share
we're
it to
talking
Brian
you.
McGee. It's Brian Meat Lover. Man Meat. I think that's what it is.
I love Brian's man meat. That's a quote of the show.
It is.
But let's hop into it and start talking about some cigars, shall we?
You want to?
Yeah.
While I'm sitting there holding the brand new lighter. Can we just talk about the brand new lighter real
Yeah,
quick?
because
I'm jacked about this.
And cigars
There's
are
there's a
guys.
lot of benefits to this particular lighter. This is the new Bugatti lighter. Now, as you guys know, our logo is a hexagon, so the fact that it has a hexagon makes it maybe the greatest lighter in the history of lighters.
Could be.
It is, what Brian was saying is the chicks dig it because you can say you have a Bugatti in your garage. That is if you leave the lighter in the garage. But what is very nice is this is a very heavy lighter. It's got some flexibility where you can flip the slot open. But what's cool is, don't worry about filling it. You get these little canisters.
Bam.
You slide that in. You screw this on. And this thing it's got some weight. But then at that point, you've got your torch. You can flip it out and go this way. It's really
Kill
cool,
shot.
and you got the replacement. And the other thing that's kind of cool is that cartridge. If you have another lighter with you and it runs out of gas, you can use that to actually refill your
Yep.
lighter. These things are $100. They're $85 to our members.
Take a stop for a second. Evan and John, I'm telling you, come in. We will take care of you. It sounds like you haven't been up here, but come up. We'll take care of you. Back to the lighter.
And then what I was saying was that they come in multiple colors. Even Aggie, is that red?
I think it's like they tried to make pink.
It was
They
like
tried to make
pink, and then
red.
black fell in it, and then it mixed it
Brown.
up, and it's kind of dark.
Brown red.
It's one tone away from brown.
Yeah, yeah. So they make it that
Ipso
color,
facto
too.
Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
Yes. The Browns were trying to make the A&M color,
Well-
and it stuck. But the other thing that's cool is if you have head failure on this, they send you an extra one in the box. So
That's cool.
wonderful deals.
Where can you order Our House cigars online? You know what?
That's the biggest question of the year so far.
So far, I don't know if that's on our Instagram. If it is, just
That's
look.
on our Instagram.
I'll put a post up today and put a little link there. Just hurry because we have 106 left.
That's it.
That is going to move quick.
And that's before we announce where it ranked in the
You're exactly right.
officially by. Let's get into the top 25 because Cigar Aficionado did their top 25, Cigar Lover Magazine did their top 25. Everybody does their top 25, and as we know, they are completely unbiased because none of the ads in the magazines line up with the ones that are in the top 10 ever, right? Ever. Or maybe all the time.
But it kind of does. But
It kind of,
does. It's a
if
coincidence.
you did the research, if you put an auditor on it, you would find out that banner ads equals high rankings. For us, now Crown has just moved way up the list.
See
how
not
that
gonna,
works?
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not.
Omaha tuning in. Good
Omaha
morning. Go
is
Big Red.
tuning in. How are you?
So instead of hating on others for making a living, because we understand that's what you have to do, you do something, you need to get paid, and if you're in the cigar industry, well, you need cigar guys to help pay your bills.
Yeah.
So we understand how that works, and it works out for.
It'd be easier if they just sent us money for rent.
Yes, but that's not what they do. Instead, they provide.
World.
Yes, they provide compelling content and then sell ads and then make ratings off of it. And
How
so
come we don't get paid? Our content is compelling as hell.
It almost never is. We do have a video coming out pretty soon that's going to be pretty groundbreaking. But I digress.
Yeah, you did a wonderful video
Yeah, I'm not
shoot
talking
last
about
night.
that.
It was so cool.
I'm talking about top 25. I wish we had some music for this one. If it was, it would be Pusha Man.
Can anybody sing?
No.
No.
Industrial Cigars, completely biased, unofficial, uncorrupted, official top 25 of 2019 starts now.
Let's do it.
Titles.
Title. We should have like a title.
Good. Okay. Coming in at number 25.
Where's the list?
Right here.
I got it.
La Galera Connecticut Torpedo.
Boom.
Smooth, creamy, tasty, super high value cigar.
Super high value. You can't call it cheap because the quality is too good.
Yep.
And to me, it actually illustrates that when you buy a really, really good $6 cigar, there's a lot of not good $6 cigars out
Correct.
there. So how many do you need to carry? We really only have a couple.
Yep.
Because when you find something that's this good, why have 15 others that are sitting on the shelf watching
You're exactly
you
right.
walk out
So,
with this?
number 25. Number 24, Drew Estate, Willie Herrera,
We love
Esteli Brazilian Maduro.
First of all, Willie Herrera is somebody you'd want to take into a dogfight.
Absolutely.
That dude
That's a monster.
is huge.
He's a monster.
He also is a hell of a blender. And there's going to be another cigar that comes in here shortly that has a little bit of his fingerprints on it.
Okay, well that's a nice cliffhanger there.
I learned that at radio school.
I like that.
Yeah.
So that's what it's rolling
Rare
in.
Esteli
I
Brazilian
don't know if you
Maduro.
could. I don't know if you could help us out here, either one of you gentlemen, by just kind of typing the 25, 24 as we kind of move along. That way we could. I appreciate that as we fly through here. On number 23. Ooh, yeah, that's a damn good stick.
Yeah.
This is the Illusione Eperny D'Acosta, or however the hell you say.
Yeah. A little bird told us that this was going to get rated really high this year. it's been it's received some number ones. It's received some top tens in some of the more corrupt sites. Even though Illusione is
Even-
not one to run an ad. Hell, we can't even get the guy to leave Reno, for Christ's sake.
Because there's aliens outside of Reno.
Well, of course there is. They'll zap him. I mean,
no,
they'll do it.
Dion
Yeah.
has done a fantastic job with this.
Dion has done a great job with
What
this
I've
cigar.
learned about the Epernay in particular is Epernay is the name of a town in the Champagne region of France. So
Plains
why
of
they
cigar.
why they blend this, they use no Ligero content. So what you get is this effervescence, but there's no knockdown. It's a very nice, well-balanced cigar. Beautiful smoke. If
His-
you haven't smoked it, you need to.
His 10th anniversary cigar. He does a great job.
Good morning, ABC Sam.
Great.
Coming in at number 24. I mean 20. What number?
How do you say 20? How do you say 24?
In Spanish.
In Spanish.
We say number 22 in Spanish by saying Casa Torrent, Origin Series, Cuba.
Boom. Right there.
Bam.
Got it. It's killing it.
Take the label off, you're smoking a Cuban. basically.
Between this, the La Galera, and a Accomplice white label, every other $6 to $10 cigar can just box it up and shred it.
Shredded.
cigar's
Coming in
wonderful.
at 21. Interestingly enough, I'm surprised this came in at 21.
Yeah, this is well,
This
it didn't
is-
come in 21. It came in really high on my list. Just you, Jack Wagon.
I mean, but all right. But let's talk about it. This 160 Robusto.
yeah, we got him. Did you ever think you would see it again? No,
I didn't.
But this
I
cigar
didn't.
has
incredible cigar.
a 77 wrapper, 72 tobacco. It is maybe the my number one or number two favorite cigar of all time that I've ever smoked. I've got 3 boxes of them. We had 16 boxes of them. But it was a cigar that I never thought that I would see again. Those that have them, they get it. Those that don't, come in and get it.
Coming in number 20, it is La 46.
Number 46 with McGee in
Is
here.
that Crown
And
Heads?
I think we had picked that.
We did.
Before he corrupted this
Yep,
entire
yep.
event.
This is
But-
here, number 20.
It's a
last time.
once a year cigar. Last year's was Mexican San Andreas. This cigar has been my favorite of the annual release.
Uh-huh.
They're usually very, very limited, 1,400 boxes or so that are made of this cigar. We still have some of the Robusto size, or that's kind of a Corona size, isn't it? But it's just a wonderful cigar.
Beautiful. The 46.
Just-
46 is my favorite. Now, I think that is a Robusto. That's a little 50 Robusto, right? And the 46 is that. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, no, it's almost like a
It's
Corona and a
Gorda,
half.
right? It's
Yeah,
Corona
Corona
Gorda.
Gorda.
The wrapper on that is unbelievable. Great balance. And so, to take a stop here, how we judged these was one, how they've been received and what the feedback has been within the shop.
right?
2, Sales. 3,
Yeah.
do we like who we're working with?
Big part
There's
of it.
the bias part. 4,
I think a big factor that we're paying more and more attention to is the performance of the cigar. How does the cigar burn? Is that ash even? Is the draw good? And is it consistent? Because there are some cigars out there that are consistently inconsistent.
Yeah.
So, but one thing like Crown Heads, and as we've told you guys all along, if you want all the name brands, the Rockies, the Fuentes, all those, hey, they're great brands, and we have some of the stuff here, but we are looking for the gems. We test every cigar. It's got to be a unanimous pick
Yep.
between me and my boys, or it doesn't get on the floor.
and here's the next gem. Coming in at 19, Casa Torrent 1880 Lancero.
Who else gets this cigar besides ICC?
ICC does.
And nobody else?
No, it's an
In
exclusive.
the world?
It's an
Oh,
exclusive.
okay.
So, yeah, here's that bias
Why?
element.
Because that is biased.
14-year
14-year-old wrapper.
Maduro wrapper. Unbelievably tasty, smooth,
14-year-old filler, 9-year-old binder.
really cool kind of rustic look and feel
Very
to it.
toothy.
It's,
Very
it's
toothy.
brilliant. For those of you who are just joining us, we're going over our completely biased, unofficial, official, uncorrupt
Top 25.
year.
This was number which?
That is number 19.
Number 19, and it is wonderful. We've sold over 3,000 of these this year, and we're in 2019, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful cigar.
And we're looking to continuing to keep that as a
Those of
staple.
you that want to order house sticks, also have some of these thrown in the bag too. It'll shock you how
Yep.
good that cigar is, and it's also an exclusive.
It's
for us.
smooth. It's a surprising cigar. It's unbelievable. As we move into number 18, this is the Byron Epic Poema.
This is where we have to use some stunt doubles
Because all of my
because
other
they
cigars-
sell out, and I noticed that Oliver is on, and Oliver owes me a list of what they have in stock so I can buy it.
Just send it all.
Just freaking send it. I don't understand.
I don't understand
I'm
it.
so upset.
I don't
right
understand
now.
it.
You know, we talked
you
about
have
the
cigars,
importance
send
of a good rep,
Right.
right? All you gotta do is give me a list. I'll buy it all.
A list and a hat.
And well, a hat helps.
So
I mean,
that's
no doubt
it.
about
Good
that.
morning, Cigar Sean.
But we do
welcome
love
in.
Oliver. I know right now he's going, oh shit, I forgot to send him that list. I shouldn't have drank all that Mad Dog 2020 last
Yeah,
night.
and ate all those tacos.
And ate all
But
those
it's
tacos.
okay because coming in at number 17, we have Foundation Tabernacle CT 142.
CT 142, which I nicked the wrapper on this one, but the CT 142 has the red base on the foundation. This is a wonderful Cuban seed grown in Connecticut. It takes 36 months to age this wrapper. It is phenomenal. For those of you that like Ligas, Nick Melillo that started this company, he blended the original Liga blend when he was with Drew Estates.
Right.
This cigar is now, this is his own brand foundation. And the Tabernacle 142, bless you, is absolutely spectacular.
For a full body cigar, it has a great amount of balance to it and really nice and tasty.
Yes.
Coming in at number 16, we have the Crux Epicure Connecticut.
Crux, Epicure.
I know we have those.
We do. It's right here.
There we go.
Look at him. He's saying order.
Order.
Suck it. Just send me how much
Crux
you have.
Epicure. This used an Ecuadorian Connecticut LB light brown. A very, very small amount of Connecticut wrappers are able to be classified as this. What it results in is very smooth, sweet, tasty, and really an elegant cigar. And it's probably got the best label in the game. See how I did that?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Number 16. This is a cigar that ages better than any cigar I have seen to
Yeah,
date.
I'm telling you.
This is the Patoro Platino Toro.
This cigar is smoking as well as any, if not maybe one of the best cigars in the humidor right now. It is smoking so good. When they came in, they were good. A little,
Got a
they,
little
were,
bite,
they
yeah,
had
a
some
little bit
bite,
of bite.
but man, right now it's just the flavor of this cigar, the balance of the cigar. It's got that medium plus, but there's no assault of pepper or anything like that. It's so
Beautiful
good.
cigar. I'll tell you what's smoking nice right now. It's this La Coalición.
Yeah, you want the hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking.
I'm smoking
all
it too.
those hats.
And I talk about it all the time. It's like seeing water for the first time. But this cigar with a cup of coffee does things to all of the notes in the coffee by almost like literally neutralizing coffee flavor and just letting all the notes come, background notes come flying to the
I
front.
think it makes a big difference as well because today we have once again distress. Good morning.
Good morning,
Robert.
Actually, if you think about it, from our top 25 list when it comes to coffee, they're all.
Yeah.
You know, Burnt Dog Hair has moved down to 26.
26.
Starbucks Burnt Dog Hair.
Once we
And now they're the top. They're the
Right.
whole top 25.
What are we drinking this morning? Colombian. Some of that pure Colombian Bam Bam this morning. It's getting us rocking and rolling, which we need after last night.
Last night was a hoot.
Okay, it was great. Then, oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
This is what happens when you have
This
have
is
people
really
here.
solid.
Just like having
So we are moving into number 14. Good morning, Havana Ed. This is
Chuck
Industrial
Black's
Cigar
here.
Company.
Chuck Black.
Chuck Black in the building. This is our completely biased top 25 of 2019. Thank you so much.
Is everybody making a list, by the way, so you know what to
Actually,
go shopping for?
Actually, oh, Grandma's in. Good morning, Grandma Mickey.
Hi, Mama.
John Blake Deal is in.
Blake was
Be
hammered
my
horseshit
day.
last night.
Hammered horseshit.
Hammered?
Lots of horseshit hammered last night.
Yes.
This is number 14, Plasencia Alma de Fuego. Now,
That is beautiful.
I'll tell you what. The company that's doing their marketing matches with the passion of what the Plasencia, Nestor, and everyone is doing. This cigar is unbelievably tasty.
They need to find a way to get like an extension cord on Nestor, and his energy would power a small town.
He is. We're looking forward to getting something sorted out to have Nestor Andres in the building this year. He is a guy that we see perfectly eye to eye with when it comes to we've got to grow this industry. We've got to grow it right. We've got to take our time and make sure that it's done with the right people.
It's not really eye to eye because he's only about 5'6".
He's about 5'6".
Yeah.
About 5'6".
Yeah. We're a little taller.
Short guy. But with that, we're moving to number 13, Lucky 13.
Are you sure we're at 13 already?
Yes, we are.
Man,
I'm
we're
trying
having fun.
I'm trying to move it along here.
This doesn't exist.
No, that's not the cigar.
Well, I thought you said Alma del Fuego was the last one.
Right.
Hey, Chris, do you have that cigar I gave you this morning?
Because we have no more. We have to actually. Chris is alive and up. Here he is.
Big move there, Chris.
We have to borrow it from our customers.
We have to
here.
borrow a cigar from our customer.
Cavalier Salomon White Label.
White Label.
LE.
Very
Talk to me about
limited.
this.
Well, it was a very limited edition cigar. God bless Sebastian. At the show, he said, "I'm going to make about 100 boxes of these. How many do you want so I can tell the rest of the world what they can have?" So I'm like, "Well, I don't want to take them all."
But
right?
but
so
next time he asked us that question.
Next time he asked us that, we're taking them all.
Right.
But so we took 20 boxes. They came in August, evaporated. A couple weeks ago, the rep calls and says, "Hey, I'm at a dealer and I'm standing in front of 9 boxes of the 10 that he bought in August." I'm like, "Get them out of there."
Right.
So we got those in. They evaporated. Chris this morning, who brings us, when anybody that brings us food in the morning, they're on another level.
They're a sponsor.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And he said he had never had one, so I went back to my personal stash and found this one. So here we are talking about a cigar you can't get. Sorry we blew up. It'll never happen
So
again.
sorry.
Except for one more time.
Except for a couple more times. That's moving us into number 12. This is another cigar we don't have. Apologize to be doing this, but there is a theme as we're getting here to the top side as they evaporate. Aladino Corojo Reserva, number 4.
Number 4.
This is a cigar that we actually only brought in one time, but
Well,
it's that.
it just came out,
Uh-huh.
and we were able to get 10 boxes. Most dealers got 4. They only make 400 boxes a month, so it will be a regular cigar.
Right.
It's just the first batches got gobbled up, and ours left in about 16 seconds.
It was quick, but
Thank
it
you,
was a
Doug
great
Heisler.
cigar. You have that 100% Corojo leaf. It was smooth but bold. It actually reminds me a little bit of this La Coalición, where it's full flavor. It's a full body cigar for me personally.
Yeah.
But
It's a little
smooth
fuller
and
for me than
it's
this.
Vibrant. I agree. It had a little bit more to it. Then we're moving into number 11. This is Principal Cigars, The House. I should say Principal and Industrial Cigars, The House. 100% biased, but 100%
Totally biased.
makes its way.
Because our logo is on it.
Yeah.
But it's a
we do.
phenomenal
With it-
cigar, and this isn't just your, let's put buy a 72-cent cigar and sell it for $7 house stick trick that most retailers do.
Right.
This is an expensive cigar. We sell it for $11, and it is, when we say expensive for a house stick,
Right.
because we pay the same price that we would if anything else
Right.
we sell for $11.
John
But-
Griswold coming in. It's 4:30 p.m. for him.
Wow, where's he coming in
I don't
from?
know, across the somewhere. I'm not sure where he's at, but good morning. Good morning to you as well. Ron.
4:30 p.m. Nice.
Across the pond, is that what he said?
Across the pond.
Well,
So
top of
the
line
house
to you.
stick. Good day, mate.
That's again.
Wrong.
Again. Well, I don't know what pond he's coming from.
Pick a pond, man. Pick a pond. So the house stick has done very, very well for us. What will be 6?
And
I do have 2 samples in there of a couple of
said
blends
them?
he wants us to try. Yeah.
Yeah, 2020 will have house stick number 2 as a part of it. Darren Chaffee, owner of Principal Cigars, will be in the building January 23rd and 25th. Looking at doing something fun there. They're
Yes.
coming up in a couple weeks. So
Yes.
keep your eyes open with that. Moving into our top 10.
Top 10. This is where you really need a drum roll.
That's hot coffee.
Hot coffee.
I burned myself.
That's all right.
Awesome. Oh, John is Rhonda's friend from England. Rhonda, I'll tell you
Rhonda
what, she
gets
brings in
around.
some good friends.
Well, she gets
She
around.
brings in some good friends.
She gets around.
I'm a big fan of your friends, Rhonda. Yeah, so is KO.
There's Tony.
So are a lot of us.
Tony Gomez.
Good morning, Tony.
How are you,
in.
buddy?
Happy New Year to you as well. Okay, top 10.
This is where it gets exciting. I mean, people have been waiting for 15 cigars just to get to this point.
Right, and hey,
Not these guys back here to tell a fucking camping story. back here.
easy. They haven't gone camping for months.
Then maybe they haven't talked to
Portoro
each other for a while.
XO, number 10.
What?
But I can't believe that finished top 10. Or number 10.
This
Top 5.
this cigar.
We can thank Andrew for putting in his selections late because I'm pretty sure this would have been top 10.
I think it was mine like number 2. It's in my top 5 cigars of all time. The cigar is a Salamone. It is only available at the Portoro Lounge in Olten, Switzerland, and we were able to get 20 boxes. It is everybody that smokes it is in shock, and it's worth every penny. We have about technically 3 boxes left, and when they're gone, I'm going to have to make a trip to Switzerland and smuggle more back.
Looking forward to that trip.
Yep.
I'll tag along because they're heavy. You
They
need
are heavy.
extra
I
sets of
need
hands.
that. I do.
Number 9
This
in the
is
building.
Shit, this is where things got really corrupt.
This is where things got corrupt.
Yeah.
La Coalición, number 9. Hell yeah. Yes.
I will say this. The cigar that is next was actually my number 1, and this cigar was my number 2.
At the show, right?
At the show, where we smoked 50 cigars at the show, and every manufacturer's putting their best foot forward. Brian gave me some samples. I'm at home where I can stop and really smoke the cigars. I smoked one and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Had to be a fluke. I went in and got another one.
Which was
And
my
then all of a
sample.
sudden it was, when do we get these? November. This was July. I'm ready to just like pull my hair out.
I mean, I've
the
never seen
hairs,
you-
the ones I got left.
I've never seen you so excited about a cigar legitimately than
Right.
this cigar. When that came in, it's just so cool. When you wait for something, particularly cigars that change.
Yes.
They change over time. When it came in, it's like, oh, I hope it's as good as I remember it being, and it's every bit as good.
Every bit.
and even
Was
better.
was the wrapper blue? Did it have blue in the
red
wrapper?
and blue at the show, right? Little
Okay.
kick to it.
Thought I
But
was-
this is with Willie as well.
This
So-
was, yeah, that's the Herrera that I was talking about. Willie was it was a collaborative deal. It just shows you get Willie into a room full of really high quality tobacco.
Yeah.
crazy things can happen.
And when you take the mindset of Willie Herrera's blending and that of what you see with the nice that you see with something like Crown Heads, that's what you come up with.
Yeah,
This-
you're
that's
talking
number
about
9.
grade A Connecticut broadleaf, and what to me is awesome is a Sumatra binder. Sumatra is so sweet, citrusy. It just gives it this unique flavor. Sumatra binder, great Nicaraguan filler, in the hands of a phenomenal tobacco chef.
Dominican filler too.
And Dominican filler.
And the
Didn't
chef. I
mean
like
that.
I like the words of chef. So we actually have a couple ties coming up in here. This next one, number 8, is coming in, and it was docked off because, well, we got it once basically, and so the availability is kind of the thing that knocks it down a little bit. But that is the Byron Venecianos.
That was my number 1 cigar. It is in my top 5 of all time. When you say we just got them for a short period of time, they only make 100 boxes. The first half of the load was 50 boxes. And because we love Oliver in a special way, we sold 26 boxes in 30 days. Now this is a big boy box. This is a $1,000 box of
Right.
cigars. But that cigar is, well, in the words of our friends at Half Wheel, did you guys inject this with cherry? I mean, the notes that come off of this cigar, the guys in the back are getting blueberry. They're getting this stuff. That just comes from outstanding aged tobacco.
So appreciate you, Oliver, for making sure we always never have this. So
well, he promised.
the smoke you get and the price point. I mean, I didn't think I'd bring that into it, but $8 and $9 is what the Bull and Bear is.
Stupid.
It represents all 4 growing regions of Nicaragua, and it's a really unique cigar.
60% Ligero.
And it has 60% Ligero, but what's interesting is it's not abrupt, it's not abrasive, it's really not that strong of a cigar when it, as far as what you.
No, we have a cigar that is 50% Ligero leaf from AJ Fernandez from his factory. It's not his brand.
Right.
One of the strongest cigars in the store. This is 60% Ligero leaf, 4 different regions of Nicaragua. Butter, cream, smooth, nice. It just shows Nestor Plasencia is just a straight up badass. Well, there's Dominique. She looks like she was rolling around in a bag of dog shit. Golly.
Good morning.
Man.
So buttery. So
Call Life Flight.
The Venice. So we have a double setup. Now this was unintended, but we have a double tie for T7 and T5, and they're both Byron and Crux.
How does that happen? Only in America.
Only in America and Frisco, America.
So you have Crux, Bull and Bear.
Bull and Bear, and then at 5-6,
Another shocker, the Crux Maduro.
is Maduro and Aristocrat.
And the Byron Aristocrat, this is a stunt double for the Byron Aristocrat because I'm out of those two. But the Byron Aristocrat is a massive double, triple Corona. It's massive. But wonderful cigar.
Epicure
the slowest smoking cigar in the store. Chris, how long? Where's Chris?
Chris is dead.
Oh shit, Chris is
died.
dead. Okay. Well,
Let me slide over.
God, we miss
Dominique,
Chris.
will you take Chris's space?
I got it. I'm here to serve.
Chris is back in the building. Chris looks like he had some drinks last night.
Did you see Dominique?
Oh,
Holy Lord.
she's in. But she's looking pretty spry though. Looking spry.
They use needle nose to open those eyelids. Just
Nice.
Yeah.
Great cigar from Crux, but smoke it. 78% for the packaging. You know what?
he just
Thanks,
dropped down.
man.
He just dropped down to that.
Thanks, man.
You don't get 100% for the packaging?
No.
No, 78% for
Because
packaging.
I know it's about a 78% is what that would score. So coming in, we are now at our top 3.
By the way, just for the record, if we were to rate these on 1 out of 100, all of the Byrons in Atabase would be an 84.
88.
88?
Yeah.
Oh, they're moving up.
Yeah. Gary, thanks for stopping in. We appreciate it. Check out the rest of this on our Facebook for our top 3, which I think is what we're at. I don't know.
You've jacked everything up with all this ties.
I know.
Just make a decision, man.
We're going number 3. This is where it's at. I'm going to take a stop for a second and
Just go ahead and do it.
talk about the top 3 here. These cigars are cigars that have hit on every single bit, every single element, not only from sales, and that's really kind of tertiary to it, but
It is.
performance. What would actually bring somebody into the shop, and what
Right.
would change somebody's mindset if they're sitting at their house to go, okay, I need to go into the shop, I need to smoke a cigar, and industrial is where we're going. This is kind of our
You know what?
ride or
I
die.
think it's very interesting when you say it brings people into the shop. The other night I was here, and somebody from one of our massive competitors down the street came in to specifically buy all the cigars that were on our list because they just wanted to try them.
Yeah.
You know, it just shows that when you go out and find these gems, that other people want these.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good point. Is when that's kind of our job is to be the headhunters and to bring
It
the
is.
right product, the right people into the building, and that's something I'm very proud of. You know, we have.
I am too, and
I'll tell you.
that's why a big part of what we do is our relationships with our vendors, because the vendors that hang out here become part of the family, and you know it's what makes this whole thing go around.
You're
And,
exactly right.
You know, it's a big part of it.
And with that, we're. I'm really happy about our coffee vendor at this point because I am
He just
awake.
Oliver says they'll never get him.
Coming in at
I
number,
told him that too, by the way.
Coming in at number 3,
Dun, dun, dun.
Principal Cochambelan.
Cochambelan.
There should be no surprise here.
Watch Jerry Seinfeld's
cars.
and coffee with comedians,
Yeah.
out driving around in cars, show on Netflix. The Steve Harvey episode, they go to Biggs in Chicago. He pulls out his box of Cochon Blancs at the, Steve Harvey does, out of his locker, and that's what him and Jerry smoke. And I don't say Steve is a cigar aficionado, but he can't afford anything. He's got 2 jets. And he buys an $11.55 cigar.
I'm telling
Cigar
you,
Finish
I'm pushing for our next house stick to be in that mold.
It's a beautiful cigar.
That is,
This brings people in.
it brings people in. It brings
Yeah.
people back as well.
Glenn came. We hadn't seen Glenn for a while. Glenn comes in. You got to give this cigar a roll.
Yeah.
He came in now 2 nights in a row, and he held up this cigar when he walked out last night. And he goes, "Phenomenal stick."
Yeah.
So
The number 2 stick of the year is a cigar that we sold more boxes of than we sold singles of. Busto Blue Label.
This cigar has finished incredibly well. It's got some secret tobacco in it, and this was another one where we really underestimated it. In part because at the show he didn't have any to smoke.
Right.
And when it got here, I smoked it and then started chain smoking it like a 72-year-old woman at a casino.
Right.
And I'm telling you, this cigar was spectacular. And when I say was, I mean was.
But it
We-
will be today because
We're not selling these. These are ours.
but we're smoking them.
Right.
Okay, good.
Okay. Good.
So you can come in and watch us smoke these cigars today if you like.
So
We'll tell
this-
you how good they are.
We actually never. I think we opened 1 box and then hid it, and people would try it.
Uh-huh.
But 76 boxes. Thank you, Sebastian, because I know this is only maybe a couple hundred boxes that were made.
Thank
We
you.
sold 76 boxes of these things, and I have the rep looking through the territory, and if he finds them, we want them.
What's up, Skippy?
Morning. What are y'all doing?
Good morning. We're doing good. Doing good. Is our feed coming in okay on Facebook?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'm a little frozen here, but number 1 cigar of the year. Little interesting bit about it is this is a cigar that we smoked in February of 2018.
Right.
It was unbelievable. It became so many people's favorite cigar immediately. And then we had to wait until 2019
Yeah, like second half of 2019.
until we saw it again.
Right.
And then once we brought it in, again, it goes with it. What cigar, what is it going to taste like when it has time to age? Will it change? Will it get better? Will it get worse? And it came in, it is my number 2 cigar of all time.
It's in my top 5 cigars of all time that I've ever smoked ever. And what's cool is 2 of the cigars, the Patoro XO and the Partagas 160. I never thought I would see it. We were able to get some, which is great. But this cigar is the Atabey Duende
Torpedo.
It is absolutely perfection. Anybody that thinks that the world stops if they whip out a Monte Cristo number 2 Cuban, any of those, trust me, it's not. It doesn't deserve to be smoked in the same room as this cigar. It is spectacular. I saw Ryan back here. He was coming in for his 3-a-day fix.
Yep.
For a month.
He's
month
got
and a half.
he's got a nice rotation of smoking Sabios, Duende, Sabios, Duende,
Right.
Duende, Sabios.
Right.
So he's got it well taken care of. That is our number 1 cigar.
And they didn't pay for any ads. Just so that we're clear. This cigar stood on its own.
It absolutely did stand on its own. And we didn't do 1, 2, 3 because this is all T1.
Yes.
But we have Oliver of United, Edgar Hoya of Casa Trent, Brian McGee of
Crown Heads.
Our hands down top reps of 2019, and really since we started. So, how about a big round of applause? Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful,
Very nice.
So
And now we can also talk about, there's one other vendor in here that's very important to us that is in our top vendors. These were our reps, our top vendors, Atabey and Byron. This is not tied to numbers. This is just relationship, quality of product and everything. Selected Tobacco, which is Nelson Alfonso Jr., and our good friend Oliver, who is the VP of Sales for the United States. Is our, I would say, globally would be our top vendor. Crux, of course, is in total volume right now is only behind Atabay and Byron, and it's kind of it's when you, $30 sticks versus $8 sticks and the velocity we do with those. And then of course Casa Torrent helps us with our house stick. And man, I think another T3 right there, Principal is right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in our relationship with Darren works with us and made our house stick a reality. And
our next house stick will be a reality here within the coming months.
Yep.
I have another house party with it, but there are some other things that are within here. But for those of you that want to try any of these cigars, we are going to put these up on the site, publish it. If you want to buy these, you can buy the full pack. You can go through for what we have available and have away with it. For anyone who's outside of Texas, you save on sales tax right off the top.
yeah,
Depending on the state, it could be a 60% change.
or higher for some of these states.
So with that, that's our totally biased.
We're all, so what is, while you're on your keyboards there, let us know what your top 5 was this year.
Yeah.
Maybe does it fall in line with some of the stuff that we've done? Is there some other stuff that we should be out there looking at? We are going to a show at the end of the month, and we will be adding a couple of lines. We're getting rid of a couple of lines.
Yeah, really looking forward to 2020 and what that vision is, growth plans, and looking to become a reality.
Yep.
Yeah, and Tony, you're exactly right. We have the greatest cigars and the greatest coffee in this building, in the world. So
Yes. Honored an industry, one of the top industry trade magazines from the retail side of things, Smoke Shop Magazine, has done a feature story on ICC. Will be their cover story, and at the end of the month, it drops for the trade show. It'll be the trade show issue that drops at the end of the month. Jeff Bolton was the writer. He's been writing about cigar lounges for 20 years, and we're his new favorite. But the story was one that they were going to do in December, and after the editor read the story, he said, "No, this has to be our show special."
That's cool.
There will be a party here at the show at the shop, kind of a pre-magazine drop, so that everybody that makes this place what it is gets an opportunity to read a story about what the rest of the world's going to see and hear about ICC, and that is just the beginning of some very exciting things that are going to happen in 2020.
Yeah, it was a great 2019. We just want to say thank you to everyone who's made 2019 another year of growth for us, and
Phenomenal growth, and in the light of no fewer cigar lounges in town, more and more cigar lounges in town. We wish them all the best. We're very happy that they're here because competition is good.
It's good. And what we were speaking about last night is what's really cool is for cigar smokers in this area, they can get basically everything they wish to smoke in this area within 6 miles, whether it's Atabay's, whether it's Davidoff, whether it's just name the line, you can get it here. And you can get different experiences. So it's really cool to be part of the mix, and really looking forward to.
Well, I love here you have Janet, who is your brother Andrew's neighbor, that says doesn't smoke cigars but likes the shows for comic relief and learning about cigars. Well,
Awesome.
Let's get you into this hobby and let you find out how cool it is. Smoking the cigar is just the function that gets you around good people. You're only a stranger here once, and at that point you're part of this community, and we're having fun. It was so
It does
cool.
take less than 10 minutes.
So cool last night to have a house full of people from Omaha.
Yeah.
I mean, people that found their way here that happen to be from our hometown. One of them, she came here on Christmas Day because we were the only place open. Drove all the way over from Las Colinas, which is further than I would drive, and I sat and talked to her last night. Come to find out, we went to the same damn high school.
That's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm really happy to see how many new
Craig's in
people
the
we
house.
have coming in, and bring your friends in. We appreciate the love. Appreciate you taking your time with us on.
If some of these
Saturday
cigars that
morning.
you saw on the list are new to you, let's bust it out. We also have a new January pack for the Blind Man's Draw
coming out.
Nate picked this one out, so good luck.
Yep. Good luck.
He's got a little bit more aggressive palate than I do.
So we love you. We appreciate the support, and we will see you next.